in my district had a radio class, which was awesome. So yeah, I would do, you know, my normal stuff, classes at one high school, and then go to this other high school afterwards to do their radio class.
So you dictated your learning based on what you were interested in, and that's kind of what Brandon was explaining to me. He was like, I'm going to let at least my kid, he said he said we'll eventually send them to a more formal class. But while they're young, preschool, garden, we're going to let their interests dictate their learning.
This makes me think of performing arts schools, which I really didn't know much about until I was older, that this was even an option, that these kids are going to these schools, they have their basic math, English, and whatever, but they're also learning about entertainment, theater, movies, films, all these subjects that are they want to go into. Now my nieces are into that, and I think that it's exciting because they have more opportunities to learn about a space they might want to be in later, but test things out. It's kind of like, yeah, I want to get into, yeah, I love being in plays, but what about all these other options? So it's not necessarily just one thing. It's like, here's this world, maybe you can find something you like within it.
One parent just texted in who does unschooling with her 6 and 9-year-old, and she says that, will I educate my kids year-round? There's no summer break. Yeah, I believe learning doesn't just happen in a classroom during school hours. It can and does happen everywhere.
Well, they say majority of the learning, life lessons, is after school.
I don't know, man. Could you do it as a parent? Would you do it? Are you doing it?
You have to be really committed, because another friend of mine about this, after I had never heard of this before, after my trainer told me about it, and she was like, isn't one of the reasons to send your kids to school to get rid of them for a little while?
And there's that.
So you can do what you want. So you have to be really dedicated and committed to your children to do this. I think a lot of people, they look at it, oh, this is a cop. I would say you're really committing to your kids to do
doing in college. I mean, I hate to throw that out there, but you know, when we go to college, we're testing out all these things that we might like or what we want to pursue. Maybe that's what they're thinking. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was a child. If you would have told me, I was like, I just wanted to play sports.
Interest, so they would have geared your education to whatever your interest was.
Well, you know, but I'm just saying, for myself, I really didn't know. So I kind of needed to just be in a bunch of different things to explore, to find what I was interested in. But no clue at all.
I'm curious to see what you think about this. So we'll get back to this in about 13 minutes or so at 7:20. Right now, we got to get to the big money minute, though. Questions in 60 seconds for $1,000. We'll be the teachers this morning. We'll teach you a thing or two. Next, hang on. DJ Kevin.
When you all stop playing. I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got big energy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. Let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this thing like a melody. And if your girl ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. Meet on a read. On the count of 3, big money. Vote to the left, one love. I'm the one they love to hate, but they can't get past. Pretty face, no waist, and a big old bed. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got big energy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. But I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this thing like a melody. And if your girl ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many of them. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. Tonight we do
Before we get into the game, thank you to everyone who was texting in about unschooling. A lot of great thoughts from parents and teachers. 7:20. We'll get back into this. Right now, let's get into the game with Megan. She's in San Bruno.
And Megan is a teacher, a dance teacher.
Oh.
A dance teacher. Can you show us the move? Oh yeah, so you and your identical twin, both ballet dancers. Okay, and okay, now let me ask this question. Are your feet messed up?
Well, Megan, welcome to the Big Money Minute. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. Answer them correctly in the 60 seconds, and you win $1,000. You ready? Let's go.
Ready. Go.
True or false? The U.S. has been an independent country for more than 300 years. The shows Succession and Ted Lasso were big winners at what award show earlier this week? What is the only U.S. state with the letter Z in its name? The cable channel Video Hits 1 is better known by what name? Taste the Feeling and Real Magic are slogans that have been used by what soda company? How much money is 6 quarters and 3 dimes? In ancient Egypt, what was a sarcophagus used for? Condensation is what happens when a gas turns into a what? Oh, yeah. Yes. What's happening?
Yes.
I think there's a technical issue. People listening, I don't think, can hear.
Yeah, people are texting in saying that we can't hear Megan.
Okay, well, I can hear her, so let's go through them right now, Megan. It is a false. The United States has not been an independent country for more than 300 years. Succession and Ted Lasso, they were big winners at the Emmys. Arizona has a Z in it. VH1, that's Video Hits 1. Taste the Feeling and Real Magic, that's Coca-Cola, not stick. 6 quarters and 3 dimes, that's $1.80. Sarcophagus. Sarcophagus. That is a burial or a coffin, and condensation happens when a gas turns into wood.
All right, Megan. Well, it was fun playing with you. Apparently, only we got to play with you. No one else could hear you. But happy. Okay. All right. Hey, it was like we were playing one-on-one with everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
So we don't know what's happening?
No. Well, yesterday.
The phone lines blew out.
Turn that music now? What happened yesterday?
Yeah. So yesterday, our phones got knocked out because of the Disney contest. So many people called. They knocked all the phone lines out. Something looks like it's still up. So
That's what happened yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought we didn't pay. So many people were trying to call to win Disney tickets that it jammed up the lines.
The whole building.
The other radio stations too? Oh, that's awesome. Take them off the air.
You know what? If we're going down, everybody's going down with us. So congratulations to our listeners. You took everybody out yesterday in this building. Thank you.
We love everybody.
Hold on, now my wife's blowing me up. Can't hear listeners. Thanks,
Nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's just keep it moving.
All right, so I guess we won't be taking phone calls on this topic, will you? But we will share the text you've been sending about unschooling. If you are unfamiliar with the term, we'll tell you what it is when we get back and read your thoughts. Hang on.
The spell is cast. Halloween time is back at the Disneyland Resort.
And 99.7 now has your chance to experience the magic. Happy Hauntings are returning to both Disney California Adventure Park and Disneyland Park.
Fiendish Family Fun happening now through October 31st.
You won't want to miss the celebration.
Visit 997now.com to see how you can win 2-day, 1 park per day Disneyland Resort tickets.
Offering subject to capacity, restrictions, and change without notice.
Whether you're buying a new car or used one, it's a big investment. which is why you should choose Pennzoil Platinum. It helps extend the life of your engine and protect it up to 15 years or 500,000 miles, whichever comes first, guaranteed. That's because Pennzoil's base oil is made from natural gas and 99.5% free from engine clogging impurities. The proof is in the Pennzoil. Enrollment required. Keep your receipts. Other conditions apply. See Pennzoil.com/warranty for full details. Find it at Firestone Complete Auto Care.
St. John here at 99.7. Just how fast is Xfinity Internet with supersonic Wi-Fi? Well, it's really fast, like beyond gig speed fast. It's got 3 times the bandwidth and the power to connect hundreds of devices all at once. That way, the whole family can game, stream, or work all at the same time. Now that is power. Get the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle included and a free 4K streaming box, all for $50 a month with a 2-year internet rate guarantee and no annual contract when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data at regular rates. Go to xfinity.com/gig, call 1-800-XFINITY or visit the store today. Limited time offer, restrictions apply, requires paperless billing and auto pay. Customers only, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet, reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of wireless usage. After 24 months, regular rate supply requires gateway.
Everything, our farm, our stand, our pop-up shop, it really all started when we discovered the benefits of local, raw honey for our family.
And then we decided to turn it into a business.
We were looking for something to help us get up and running.
So we got the Chase Business Complete Banking Account.
It's more than a bank account. It comes with Quick Accept, which lets us take card payments anytime, anywhere in the U.S. using the Chase mobile app. Plus, at no extra cost. For us, it's more than honey. It's about sharing a little sweetness with the world.
Get the Chase Business Complete Banking Account with the essentials you need to help get your business going. Learn more at chase.com/business-complete-banking. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours. Quick Accept is not available in U.S. territories. Enrollment required. Usage subject to approval. Same-day deposits available for payments before 8 a.m. Eastern Time, Sunday to Friday. Fees and rates apply for checking and processing. Limitations and restrictions apply. Participants compensated. Merchant service. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Did you know that rubies and sapphires are a gem variety of the same mineral called corundum? What's the distinction? Rubies are red. Sapphires encompass all the other colors. I'm Tom Shane. At Shane Company, we offer natural rubies and over a dozen colors of natural sapphires, including blue, yellow, green, and pastel colors like lavender and pink. I fly to Bangkok to buy them. Traveling to the gemstone capital of the world, we do examine each stone individually and only choose those that are full of fire and life. That's what gives corundum its beauty, the brilliance within the stone. I then have each stone expertly recut by our Bangkok team of full-time stone cutters to maximize their beauty. We have the largest selection of rubies and sapphires in town. Visit us and see for yourself. Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Company and ShaneCo.com.
A stranger with a gun came upon 2 teens taking pictures under a rising full moon. But violence is only the beginning of this story.
Sometimes I thought, there are no miracles. Yeah, there are, and this is a big one.
I'm Amy Donaldson, and I've spent my career talking about how lives are undone by violence. The Letter is a podcast about how lives are remade. Letter at theletterpodcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
You're listening to Big Bay.
It's really funny and they make you laugh. And it's a good way to wake up.
99.7 now.